Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Honest Am here, the creator and writer of the Honesty Sis newsletter. That weekly newsletter gives towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I'm here for another daily motivational reading video where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives and to teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me. I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence. And I may mispronounce some things. But if it does not stop Charlamagne the God, it ain't gonna stop me. All right, y'all. What is randomly heard like the sound of a phone ringing? That was random. Okay. So, we're going to do a quick little love reading. Angel number 39. All right, God. God, guardian angels, ancestors, beings of light, we come to you today as humbly as we know how to just say thank you. Wow, that came right out. God, what messages do you have for us to bring in divine partnerships, divine communities? How can we become who we are meant to be? God, allow no room for doubt or confusion. Deliver these messages to me and through me. Oh, shit. All right, so we're going to do just one more card if it wants to pop out. One more. There we go. All right. So the two cards that we're going to focus on is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, as well as soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So I feel like what God is saying is that maybe, unfortunately, there may be a time of separation that's going to happen between you and your partner. But God is still saying that this is still your partner. So the separation may be, maybe you may be moving. This separation may be y'all may have a period of where y'all not going to be together, or where y'all may break up for a minute. Y'all may have a little break. I don't know, but it's like something's going to happen where you guys are going to either physically be apart, emotionally be apart, or spiritually be apart. But ultimately, I feel like God is saying that this separation is happening to help you guys. I think it's actually happening for you guys to recognize that you're soulmates, to recognize that you two really do want each other. Maybe there's been a lot of stop and go, and I feel like whatever this separation is, it may be the one that's actually going to make y'all realize like, oh no, I really want this person. I need to do what I need to do to lock this down. Because the card that also came out is honeymoon, enjoying the bliss of a holiday time together. So it's like, separation, and this is your soulmate. So I really get the idea that you and your partner are going to be separated either physically, mentally, or spiritually. But this separation is only happening for you to understand that you two really love each other. You two really want to be together, and it's ultimately going to put you guys in like either this honeymoon stage, or you may actually get married and engaged. And I've been saying it for a while that we are getting engaged. So I just feel like, just know that if anything rocky happens in your relationship, know that it is happening for the good, for your highest good. Let's get some tarot out here though. I'm actually going to go back here. God, clarify this message of separate and soulmate. What are you trying to get us to understand about this time of separation with our soulmate? How is it going to make us better? And actually, it's telling me no. So we're going to go to getting into the vortex. So I feel like this is going to help us understand this concept. God, God, angel number 345, help us understand how time apart from our partner is going to help us recognize that we want each other. How is this going to lead to a honeymoon phase? How can we not get nervous about this time of separation, but really get happy? Because I just get for some reason, I get the idea that it's going to be a separation, but it's really just for y'all to recognize that y'all really want each other. So God, how do we get there? How do we understand us? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. Just give us one or two cards. Make it as clear as possible. One or two cards. And we got one. My manifestations are indicators of my belief. It is always true that whatever you are living matches your chronic vibrational patterns or beliefs. And it does not matter if you have an excellent excuse for your negative thoughts and negative emotions, they will equal your point of attraction. What is manifesting on every subject in your life is the indicator of your beliefs you hold and your chronic thought pattern. And so for some reason, the other opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. For some reason, I'm really just getting the idea, angel number 23, that this separation is something you kind of manifest. Whether it's like that's why I'm getting the idea that this I can focus on what I do want in a relationship. That's why I'm getting this idea that the separation is not bad. Like, it's going to be a separation, but it's not a bad separation, because the separation is happening because of your manifestations. So that's why God is saying, continue to focus on the highest good. Continue to focus on what you want. But because of your past thoughts, because what we have to realize is that our current reality is nothing but our past, an indicator of our past thoughts. So in the past, if you were thinking about, this ain't the person for me and him, we don't need to be together, I need to get up out of here, I got to move away from this nigga, you end up manifesting that in your life because you were thinking about that for a while. But what God is saying is that instead of focusing on the separation, instead of focusing on the fact that y'all are not going to be together, instead focus on, okay, I may have manifested this, but I still want this person. So focus on what you want and manifesting the relationship that you really do want and desire. Okay? I think I'm going to leave it there. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah. I'm going to leave it there. And it says, why do I want the relationship I want? Actually, I wish I would have had that other card. Yeah, I can focus on the relationship I do want. By focusing on the wanted characteristic of those around you, you train your vibrational offering to match only the best in them. And then the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the worst of them. When you focus on the worst of them, you change your vibrational pattern to the worst of them. And then the law of attraction cannot do to the best of them. So again, God is saying that this separation is coming about because of the thoughts that you were thinking. But that doesn't mean that this isn't the person for you. Instead of focusing on the fact that y'all are in separation, focus on you wanting to be with that person and focusing on how this separation could get you guys closer to your goal of being together. Okay, did that make sense? Instead of focusing on when you guys are in separation, on why you're in separation or blaming each other, but instead focusing on what you love about that person, what you appreciate about that person in this period of separation will actually help you guys and not hinder you guys. Okay? Angel number 742. Really quickly, let's just get a quick card from the universe. And then I'm going to go to our Sufis. Universe, what do you want us to know? Do you have anything to say about this period of separation? How is this period of separation going to help our relationship? How can we focus on a positive? Just allow no room or doubt or confusion. One card only, please. One card only. Actually, I'm sorry, y'all. I go where you go. Woo! So actually, I go where you go. Keep it simple. And they loved you once, and they still do. So again, if you guys are even in current separation, just know that your partner loves you. Focus on the thing that you love about that person and just focus on yourself. Keep focused on yourself. Keep focused on bettering yourself and know that that person still loves you and that eventually that person is going to come right back around if that's what you want. For those of you guys that are about to go into separation, I really get the idea that you're about to move away. And what God is saying is that it's not the end, because it says, I go where you go. So honestly, I feel like this move or this whatever's happening is actually going to be the catalyst of making your relationship better. It's going to be the catalyst of making you guys realize that you really want to be with each other. And eventually you guys are going to go on a honeymoon. So God is saying, keep it simple. They go where you go. And if they loved you once, they still do. So if you're in separation or if you're about to go through separation, you really don't have to worry about it. If you deep down in your heart want this person, then know that ultimately y'all are going to be together. Y'all just need to go through this period of separation. And honestly, I just feel like if you've been in a relationship for a long period of time, sometimes you can get to this point where you guys just, it's like you stop trying, you know? And I was in a relationship, and I feel like I can speak on this because I was in a relationship for 7 years. So it's like you get to a point where you just get comfortable with each other and you stop trying. And sometimes God will shake things up and he'll put you guys apart because you got too comfortable, because you haven't recognized that y'all are soulmates, because to get you guys back on track, to become who you want to be. And sometimes God also separates y'all because he needs you to work on yourself. Again, it goes back to that concept of of us realizing that we're in divine partnership season. And in order to be in the divine partnership, you have to be whole on your own. So if you haven't even taken that time to love on yourself, to become confident in yourself, then there may be a period of separation because God needs you to work on yourself. He needs you to become who you need to become so that that person can become who you need to be. Sometimes we get into relationship, talk about codependency, and we become crutches and we hold each other back instead of pushing each other forward. So whether you are in separation, about to go in separation, thinking about being separated, know that if you ultimately want that person and you believe in your heart and your soul that this is your soulmate, that separation is going to do nothing but make it better for you guys. Okay? All right. So I'm actually going to leave this meeting. I'm going to leave this reading with a Sufi, because this is about love. And our Sufis is all about love. All right, God. Clarify this message of my manifestations are an indicator of my beliefs. I can focus on the relationship I do want. Clarify this message of separation, soulmate. If they once loved you, they still do. I go where you go, and keep it simple. Allow no room for doubt or confusion. How is this period of separation going to lead us closer to our soulmate? How is this period of separation going to improve our relationship? Allow no room for doubt or confusions. One card. Please wrap it up in one little bow. Beyonce had to leave Jay for a minute. I think as Black women, we have to stop being afraid to walk away from men, because sometimes we stay because of the fear of maybe he'll get somebody else. But sometimes you need to walk away to just show that person, I'll fucking walk away from you. Like sometimes you just need to do that to show that you want things to change. That's how serious you are about change. And if that person really loves you, guess what? He's going to show and prove. He's going to get his shit together to get you. And if he don't get his shit together to get you, then it wasn't the person for you. But ultimately, I feel like this is the person for you, and that you just need to walk away so they can get their shit together. Okay? Imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. Engine number 1250. That's what we're going to focus on. Imagination. Okay. Okay. Love and imagination are magicians who create an image of the beloved in their love and imagination are magicians who create an image of the beloved in your mind and heart, with which you share your intimate moments. This aberration is made of nothing at all, but from its mouth comes the question, am I not your beloved? And from you comes a soft reply, yes, yes, Rumi. If you feel that your physical reality is not what you hope, now is the time to change it. Change begins with dreaming. Now that you know you are capable of more than you realize, let your imagination guide you into dreaming. Look into your heart and listen to your truth that dwells within you. You live as your true self. When you live as your true self, you tap into the creative energy that is already flowing through you and throughout the universe. This oracle comes as grace to free yourself from all that you've known and to guide you to use your imagination beyond what you have used in the past. Behold imagination as a gift. Let it be the bridge that connects your physical reality with spiritual reality. Explore your past, learn from it, and use it to help you set your direction as you envision the future. You are guided to be free from oppressive concerns and limiting fears to attract new opportunities. Dear one, Be open to change. Life is rich with opportunity, and so many resources are available to you. Whether you create or simply celebrate the moment, it is critical to be free to discover your own unique path. The moment you find a way to engage creatively with life, you will discover you can draw on your own capabilities and what is natural for you. Suddenly, you see the universe opening and befriending you. You will begin to see beauty in the surroundings and in yourself. Soon you will experience the improvement of your own reality. Angel number 1507. So as I was reading that, for some reason, I was getting the impression that for some of you guys, you're about to be offered a job opportunity. And the job opportunity is not going to be in your state. Like, you're going to have to move. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to doubt taking this opportunity. Even though it's something you really want to do, even though it's something you've been thinking about, you've been dreaming about, the fear, we don't talk about that enough. The fear of actually getting the shit that you want is scary. And I feel like what's going to make you second guess taking this opportunity is because you're going to have to go through a period of separation, because it means leaving your comfort zone. It means leaving your partner. And what God is trying to tell you is that don't make that decision in fear. You never know. Your partner may come. Y'all may have been trying to move forever, and he had all of these entanglements and all of these reasons why he can't move. And then you get that job and move, and guess what? Because he loves you so much, he overrides all that to get his ass to be with you. The thing is, we can't make decisions out of fear. So if there's something that you want to do, if there's a change that you want to make and your partner is not on board, don't allow that to stop you from doing what you know is meant for you. Make that move, because it's going to help both you and him. Okay? All right. So if that is your hope and wish, put your hand on your heart and touch and agree with me as I say this. I am allowing my imagination to guide me in finding new directions and possibilities. I am accessing my own potential to live a more creative way of life. I am allowing my imagination to guide me in finding new directions and possibilities. I am accessing my own potential to live a more creative way of life. I am allowing my imagination to guide me in finding new directions and possibilities. I am accessing my own potential to create a more creative way of life. Ashe. And then number 1706, last message. This is also what I want to say. My manifestations are an indication on beliefs, and I can focus on the relationship I do want. If you're about to make this change, or if you're about to take this leap of faith, or you're about to move, instead of focusing on, oh, we're not going to be together, oh, this is really going to be the nail, it's like, focus on what you do want to come from this. Focus all your attention on him recognizing how much he loves you. Focus on this being your soulmate so that you can manifest that reality. We have to realize that the law of attraction both adds to our solutions and our problems. So if you continue to focus on the problem, only more problems are going to happen. Focus on the good that can come for this and watch the good come to you. Okay? As you're for 1750, guys, that is all the messages I have for you. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. If you made it to this end of this message, you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. Mwah. Namaste. See you soon. If you are interested in getting a reading or donating to me, all of that information is down in the description box below. See you soon. Bye.